What's up? Hey, I got a special guest hosting with me tonight. Y'all welcome Mr. John Vidine himself.
Hello there. Welcome to Dents and Dreams. The Dent Reaper here.
I love it. I
I
love it.
couldn't help it. I got it. He gave me the hat at MTE, and I was like, "Yeah, I gotta do something with that." So it's my
Heck yeah.
daughter's glasses. I might be a little cross-eyed now, but it'll be okay.
It's all right. It's all good.
Now I gotta figure out how to change my name.
So y'all have to bear with me because I still have not recovered my voice since MTE. It's slowly coming back, very slowly. So um
Uh, you and many other people, everybody I've
yeah.
talked to since MTE, are like, "Hey, oh my god, dang."
It's crazy. It feels like my first hernia repair I had whenever I come back, out of, I guess, anesthesia, and they had the ventilator or whatever down there and they pulled that sucker out. I had no voice. I'm talking louder than I did then for 6 months.
Really?
And I was over a big crew of people too. And I couldn't talk to them. I just had to whisper, or they'd have to give me a bullhorn or something. But
Liquid
anyway.
IV. Yeah, right, Kyle.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people were sucking down some liquid IV after MTE. Evan said, not me. Poor
Yeah,
Evan
we
didn't get to
know.
go. We missed you,
Didn't get to
brother.
go.
We did miss you. I see clips on and me whole doing my Vidine impersonation. Those guys will be on. Those guys will be on after us tonight, doing a little MTE recap too. So make sure to tune in. John called me today to make sure we didn't clash with our shows and stuff. So check them out after us. I'll be tuning in for that one too. So what up, Mark? It's another guy you need to come to MTE, dude. Like, you missed out on so much fun.
Yes. Big show. So
yeah,
miss you too, brother. Yeah, y'all check them out after our show tomorrow night. You got Shuddy on, doing a recap on there too. We'll kind of talk about it on here too, along with our guest because he was there. So anyway, what's up, Corey? I feel like a little high school boy because my voice is cracking.
Is your balls dropping?
I got to get closer to the microphone.
I want to give a shout out. I'm rocking his stuff tonight. Y'all check out Heritage PDR. That's Jeff McMahon. He's doing some good TikToks and social media content now. Go check him out. So a little shout out to my brother from another mother. Same dad, different mothers.
I know they have, and I keep seeing. I think they're stuck in Bossier City and Shreveport.
It don't look like they're having a bad time with it. Like, we're good. Like, we'll just keep eating good food.
Yeah, they're sucking down oysters and getting gout is what they're going to get.
Yeah.
Their gout trip.
Facebook user, we are back at it. We tried to do a show at MTE that Thursday, but the Wi-Fi wasn't working well for us, so we just rolled on and enjoyed our time there. Figured we'd tell everybody about it when we got back. So
yeah, we hopefully next year. We're still working bugs out. I think we got a really good team leader when it comes to Radio Row for next year. Mr. Shuddy himself is going to be heading it up. So we're going to be moving Radio Row. Hopefully we can get some either hard line in there or some better wireless, because even all the shows that did it, I mean, they're so spotty. So hopefully next year that gets all dialed in really good.
Yeah, shout out to Shuddy. We're going to be on Didn't Digest, as a matter of fact, tomorrow night with him. It's past. I told him, it's past my bedtime, but for you, I'll make it happen. Definitely, I love Ryan. Got to talk to him quite a bit at MTE, so I'm going to enjoy that.
So it'll I can't wait. I can't wait to be on there tomorrow night because great company. Him and Manny, and of course Kevin Bird's coming on. Yeah. As y'all know, Ryan, he won Lifetime Achievement Award. Kevin won Mentor of the Year. We humbled, we got Golden Mike, which I'm still, shocked about because, like I was even saying to somebody today who's been on it way longer than us, that it's just weird.
We figured we'd follow in line. People's been out there doing great things with it forever. we're the rookies of the group. We figured we would, eventually fall in line, but we were truly humbled. And I mean, we owe it all to you guys that watch and, come in every week and watch us and stuff, and whoever, votes and stuff like that. We owe it to y'all guys. Like we are beyond
all of
blessed
y'all are guests, and none of us, as far as podcast in this industry, do this for any kind of recognition. We actually always we just do all this for y'all to of course, like I said, we do it to get to know y'all on a personal level. Each one's got their own little niche. That's why we all love watching each and every one of them, because they're all different. So again, thank y'all for voting. We really appreciate it. Can't thank y'all enough. So I don't want to be that guy that, tell me congratulations and like, okay, yeah.
No,
it's still sinking in, because
that's why I had to
crazy.
When we got it, I had to let Brandon talk up on stage. I was like, if I talk, dude, I'm tearing up and I ain't doing it. Like, here, I was like, you got the microphone.
Yeah. And I was still in shock because I didn't even hear they were about to announce it. I literally, and hopefully we get this guy on, but I said it in the speech that I didn't finish seeing the video. It's like, I was just talking to a guy in line. Well, what I was talking about was, he asked me why we do what we do. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, your podcast. Like, why do you do what you do? Well, basically asking us why we do our podcast, and, the audience, like what we're trying to do. And I was trying to explain it to him. It's like, well, we bring technicians on, newer, older technicians, want to fly under the radar, some that are well known. And we try to get to know them on a personal level, to get everybody that's watching this stuff and goes back and listens can do that. And I literally, all I hear are ginger bros in the house. And I turn around, everybody's like, go. I'm like, what? Didn't even realize.
Well, honestly, but when Sheldon was talking before, he was like, I listen to you guys quite often. I was like, well, it ain't us. Like, I don't see Sheldon listen to us. And then he's like, ginger bros. I was like, what? Oh my God. So that was real cool.
Yeah, it was.
Here's one of the guys I'd like to get on soon. Greg O'Ree. We hung out with him. We ate some lunch with him and hung out with him quite a bit. It was funny. They were giving out Lifetime Achievement Awards, and he was like, I wonder if I'll get one. He's like 3 months into the industry. So I was dying laughing. I was like, you're hilarious, dude. So he'll be a fun one we get on eventually.
Yeah, he was a great guy. Can't wait to get to know him better. So anyway,
let's get our guest on.
So our guest tonight is I finally got to meet him in person at MTE.
Same here.
I know he probably had a great time down there, and we'll get into that. But y'all welcome Mr. Nicholas Prang. What's up,
guys.
brother?
Hey, brother.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good. How are you?
Good.
The first thing that sticks out about you is we all have the same haircut. So
yeah, we do.
Right.
I'm letting mine grow out. We're there.
There you go.
Goodness.
Right.
So you guys ain't watching on social media. Nick's been putting out some good content. I'm always enjoying his content and stuff. So go follow him on TikTok, Instagram and stuff. He's doing some really good stuff out there. So I just want to say that ahead of the game.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for having me on the show, guys. And
congratulations
on your award.
Thank you, brother.
Cool.
It's a major award.
Right.
And I don't have it with me. Like, so everybody knows the background. I'm at the house because we got iced in. Like, I plan on being at the shop. I was going to have the award there to show everybody because, I got it sitting on the front of my desk right now. I want people to walk in like it's a good conversation topic. So
Andy's going to put it in the front living room window, and we're going to light it up so the whole neighborhood can see. And
there you go. Make it like a lamp.
It's like a baby. So he gets it for 6 months, and I get it for 6 months. Unless his mom, when she goes to visit, she's going to bring it back down here to me. She said she'd go in between, like stepchildren or whatever it is. But
look, we talked before the show about Jeremy. Look, he's already asked me hunt, trying to decide what I'm. Jeremy, we actually had this conversation before the show. That's hilarious.
I have hunted before, but I do not hunt every year. So.
Jeremy's like, I'm out. Peace.
Man, it said fragile, must be Italian.
But Jeremy, he is up in your neck of the woods, Michigan. So
maybe you can take him hunting.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Congrats to everyone else too who won the awards at MTE. It was pretty cool to see that. Ryan Shutt with the Lifetime and Kevin Bird and Christina.
Yeah, it was all people
awesome.
that definitely deserve them. People that's done great things for our industry. You like seeing people like that get recognized. So I was really, really proud of everybody that won those two. Ryan cracked me up. He was like, man, I ain't done yet. Why y'all give me a Lifetime Achievement Award? Like, are y'all retiring me or something? I thought that was hilarious.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I'd got to meet Ryan in person finally, because he didn't last year. And it was awesome. I mean, a lot of these guys that we talked to and just online or doing the shows that you hadn't really met in person, and finally when we meet in person, it's like you've known each other forever. It's crazy. So many great people in our industry. So it's gonna get harder and harder to vote throughout the years.
Yeah. That's like, I mean, even Nick, when I met him at MTE, it's the first time it felt like we've known each other forever because we've been talking online and stuff. So it's like, what's up, bro? How you doing?
Yeah. MTE really is a good event. But it's so hard to talk to everybody.
It's a grind.
Everybody. It's a lot of work. It really is.
It really is.
You can say hey to just about everybody, but there's some that you actually want to have a conversation with, like face to face, and it's just so hard to block out time like that. Talking about that today, and it's crazy, man.
It's like, what happened? It's over. What? I don't even remember. It's a blur.
Oh man. Well, let's dive into we'll get a little bit of a background on you here, like how you started, how long you've been in the PDR world, how long you've had your business, et cetera, et cetera. So take it away.
Okay. So I started in the auto business back in 2004. Basically as a porter, parts driver. I think parts driver was actually first. And then I was kind of a porter and kind of bounced around. And then I was like new car prep and then a detailer. And I finally made my way to a body shop and was the porter there. And that's probably where I really got a good look at PDR, because the guys would come in there and fix the dents for the body shop I was working at. And I always thought it was cool, but I was just the porter back then. And then some things changed up in the office, and the current manager was leaving, and the current estimator, I'm sorry, was leaving, and they were having trouble hiring an estimator. So they're like, hey, do you want to come up here and try and write estimates? And I'm like, no, not really, because I was more about cleaning the cars and detailing them, and kind of doing like some of the paint prep stuff. And they're like, well, if you catch on to it, you can make more money. So I'm like, all right,
okay,
I'll give it a try.
I mean, why not, right?
Right. So I eventually went up there, started writing estimates, and just fell into that and did really well, and kept going with that. And then I got to know the PDR guys a little bit better, because now I'm actually calling them out and kind of learning more about it. And that's really where the passion for it kind of came. Like, I always thought it was really cool. Never really thought about doing it myself at first, but I'd always go back there and watch the guy do it. And then as the years went on, it was just something I wanted to get into. So
do you remember that PDR guy's name that was coming in the shop?
I do. Yep.
Who is it?
Chad Murphy.
Okay.
Chad Murphy. Okay.
Yep.
Thought he was about to say
you still talk to him today, or
a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Here and there. Sometimes we're not super close, but yeah, still talk to him here and there.
Good.
He's still local, like or near me.
Awesome.
This Wayne Baden, you want to put it back up?
Yeah, I got you.
He said he trained his brother probably 25 years ago in your area right there.
Oh, really? Who's his brother?
I don't know. Wayne, who's your brother?
Brad Baden would be his brother. So he lives in
Brad.
I ain't gonna act like I can pronounce that name. Pinckney.
Pinckney.
Okay. Yep. Pinckney.
Okay. We're pretty close.
25 years ago. Wow.
Yeah, there's quite a few guys around here.
How old are you, Nick?
I'm 36.
Okay, so you were still a kid then.
He was riding the bicycle. He wasn't working on no damn dent.
He was putting dents in cars.
Well, I've actually only been doing dents for it's about 8 years total. 6 years on my own, but 8 years total if you count, starting a little bit and trying to figure it out, on your own because it looks so easy. But
so did you start in that body shop or
I did not. I mean, I bought like a kit, and I think the first thing I bought was a glue kit and tried it out and
from Harbor
failed
Freight.
miserably. And I was like,
Amazon.
I'm like, damn it, they got me, like threw it in the corner. I'm like, forget that. I'll go back to estimating. And then something always kept bringing me back to it, And,
right.
Yeah.
So are you 100% self-taught, or did you end up going to some kind of official training? Or?
Well, I had a lot of people that helped me train me. Chad's one of them. I did Dent Trainer, .com and watched the videos. A couple other guys. There was a hail guy near me that showed me some things, and so I kind of did a.
You're basically self-taught. You just picked up a couple of things.
No, there was a lot of people like Chad and Dent Trainer. The one hail guy showed me some stuff, and then I got really lucky because I went and worked for another body shop, and that owner of the body shop knew I was kind of checked out on the estimating and managing side.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him I was going to go pay for some PDR training. And at the time I was looking at like Ding King or something like that. He's like, don't go there. He's like, I got the guy for you. And he called his guy. If there's ever a hailstorm, he called his guy that would come in and run the storm and do it, and asked him if I could train with them, and it just happened to work out where the guy was like on the perfect storm and basically said like, couldn't be a better storm for you to come out here and pay your way and you can come watch what we do. We'll show you some things. And so that was a big help. And eventually I did pay for a week of advanced training with John Hiley back in the day.
Okay.
So it was a lot of
probably watching. That's probably when he was on Dent Trainer, so you were seeing him firsthand, and I'm sure
that's where I saw him
reached
on
out
his
to
Dent
him.
Trainer, and then saw he did the personal stuff, and then it took a while to get there, and a couple of the guys that kind of mentor me told me, like, start out a little bit, practice on a hood, kind of get to a certain level before you go and pay for one-on-one training versus going there like
raw, just nothing.
To help you, it'll take you to that next level type of deal. And that's kind of how the several different steps worked out to get me to where I am now.
I know that's how Mike Toledo does it. He'll if you're gonna go, if you're green, he'll make you watch all the Dent Trainer to kind of get all that in your head before he'll touch you.
And I want to say something about Dent Trainer. Like, it's not just for new techs out there.
No.
You guys like business. I'm a subscriber for Dent Trainer, and I've been doing PDR since 03. Like the business side that they're offering, information, all of it as a whole is a great thing. And it's not. I mean, it's super affordable. So.
Yep. And like James Bernard said, I mean, real world PDR training is great.
Yeah.
Any of it, like Andy said, even seasoned techs, you can always pick up stuff. You get spaced out and drained by doing the same stuff. If you just watch that, it'll kind of like reinvigorate you to kind of boost your confidence. Oh, now I can go attack that, or I haven't been seeing this, and you see it on there. So
I want real quick, I want to say hi to this special lady. She, we had our 20 group meetup, and I just gotta say, Melissa is awesome at getting that stuff together for us. Like, we had a ball, went to Andretti and everything, had a great meeting stuff. So I just wanted to shout out to her real quick for all that she does for us. Sorry.
So, hey, real quick, if all you Facebook users go click the link in the description, grant StreamYard permission to see your name.
Somebody said my dude Prang.
If not, we can't see it on StreamYard. So yeah, and we'll make fun of you for being a Facebook user. Seasoned or elderly.
I love Bruce. We got it. We're gonna get Bruce on the show.
We do. We got to. He's a seasoned elderly person.
Seasoned and elderly.
Seasoned and elderly.
I always laugh when I think about Bruce because Gene said he got him out of his old grumpy old man stage. Like, he was grumpy, and Gene kind of helped break him loose of that. So
heck yeah, love him to death.
Oh yeah, but yeah, I just like I said, I revert back to Dent Trading. Y'all guys check that out, and we love Mike Toledo to death too. So
yeah, it definitely takes multiple different resources to get there.
There was a guy the other day in the real world. He was actually in the real world PDR groups. Like, who do I look for training? I'm like, get in here. Like, you got Jim Mitchell and Hudson Tains. Like, I tagged them real quick. Yeah. Like, you're exactly where you need to be.
And I'm talking about if you can do it and get both of them, get them both because it's great.
James Bernard said, Bruce Howard, can you do a video working a dent while using your walker? Hey, James, I bet he can still fix a dent better than you with his walker.
Yeah,
he knows I'm giving him shit.
You know James Bernard. Have you ever met him in person, Nick?
I have not. No.
Oh my god,
I've seen him on here. Is he the one who always wins stuff too at the?
Yeah. Well, you were a kid in the '90s, so you saw the Addams Family movies. Yeah, he's in there too. So
he puts a light bulb in his mouth. He's got a cool trick.
Can't say that now because he grew hair. So
I think it's gone again, or he was saying he's going to shave it off. Oh shit! Bruce said he's going to need a walker when he sees him.
Here we go. Here, but you're limping back. Sorry, we got off track there, didn't we?
Wayne's asking what body shop you worked at, Nick. If you don't mind offering that up.
So the first one was Brighton Ford Collision. And then, so I was there for about 8 years and then moved on to a MSO owner for independent shops that was called Dusty's Collision.
Okay.
And then eventually I got into the PDR stuff.
Sweet.
Do you want to say who the hell guy was that you went and kind of trained with or not?
His name is, I don't know. He's kind of one of those ones. He doesn't.
I mean, that's okay. I just said, sometimes
some people are not
bad blood with,
and no, there's no bad blood there at all.
Then,
his name's Sean. He's just one of those ones. I don't think he really gets online
flies
too much anymore. And
yeah.
So he's a good dude. There's no bad blood there. We're still friends.
I just didn't know if you wanted to put his name out there because a lot of people are, always want to look for.
Yeah, I'll just say Sean, just so that way if he doesn't want his name out there.
Good.
But I mean, I still talk to him all the time. He was actually here, not this last summer, but the one before, working for me because we had a small hailstorm here. So like the relationship is still there, and talk to him quite often. So it was a really good thing.
That's a really good thing. Yeah,
I know Shuddy thanks the world of it. We was on the phone the other day, and he was saying, he said it's exciting seeing you kind of come out of your shell and grow into a beautiful butterfly.
Ryan's awesome too. I've talked to him quite a bit, and he's always helped me out with, I call him with questions, and he's been great to me, and hung out with him a lot of the MTE. So it's awesome. I appreciate that friendship, and that's kind of the stuff you get when you go to MTE or you talk to these guys in the groups. It's amazing. Changes everything.
He was. Yeah, we know a guy. If you ever need a picture of a butterfly, we know a little girl who can draw you a great one.
No,
it's like a
little inside joke. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Anyway.
Yeah. MTE fun times.
MTE fun times.
Right.
Fun times with our brothers.
Well, you want to? We'll talk about what you got. You got something you gave me and Brandon, and we have used the shit out of it since you gave it to us. So if you want to elaborate on it a little bit, God, I can't talk.
Yeah, I can show it. So it's called the Tech Tip. Basically, it just something I kind of stumbled across, and it helps keep your microfiber towel clean and kind of right at hand for you, so you're faster. Which
and I can attest to that.
Yeah,
I'm freaking in love with it for something like we said, something that's so simple. I have worn it every day this week. And you don't need a belt. You can tuck it in if you got like shorts on, like drawstrings, whatever. Tuck that down in your shorts, and it still stays the same. It doesn't slip out.
Actually, use it. I was gonna say Nicholas even showed me how to use it to wrap your tools up. If you got your rods, you want to throw them in a thing, you strap them up, and they're ready to roll. I use mine on my pack out. I got like one of my whale tail holders on my pack out. It's hanging from that. I'll throw it up against that thing. It's off my top. The more stuff I can keep off the top of my pack out, the better. So yeah, I love it.
So I sent him a little video yesterday. I'll play it for y'all just real quick and simple on how easy it is to use. So y'all watch this real quick.
You fancy.
That's an awesome video.
It really is.
I saw that. I'm like,
and that's it. I mean, it's so simple and it won't fall on the ground.
Yeah, exactly.
I've tried. I've like pulled. I've been testing the crap out of it. I've sat real. My little pop up seat. I was probably 6 inches off the ground yesterday. Still had it where it's flat down on my leg. Push it there, and even if it kind of went over a little bit, it didn't touch the ground. So I love it. I was
going to stop on this. Wayne said he did hail cars at Brighton Ford 12 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I don't remember. I don't think we ever crossed paths, but if Brad's your brother, I've definitely seen Brad.
Nice.
I was trying to remember the name of his company, but definitely met Brad.
You're paid acting.
You got it right.
Brandon,
I was paid with this. I tell you what, and it is well worth it. I'd rather have this than money.
I'm assuming that's your wife, Laura.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Hello, Laura. We love when the wives come on to see the man up here, vice versa. Their husbands come on.
I know.
Dang, Brandon.
I love you, brother.
Right
I'm over here sweating.
You send me one of them shirts, Noah, and I'll make a video for you too. I love that Denop shirt.
Jeff's got a good question. Where do I get a tech tip?
Jeff, you can get those at A1 Tools, and I'm gonna add them to my website, I think, here soon too. But A1 has them right now, or you can reach out to me and I can send you one.
Are you selling them by themselves or pack and
so right now is one for 15 and two for 25.
2 for 30.
Deal of the day.
Yeah, there you go. And I got a video out of it.
Yes. I'll make, I figured you'd probably want something like that, and we'll send videos,
Yeah, that's cool.
You
guys have, and it's awesome. I'm blown away by how many people have found it useful and really good. And
yep,
it just kind of started out with the thing to send the guys that had given me tips, and I thought it was useful myself. I'm like, I'll see what other guys think, and kind of crazy the outcome.
You must have confused me for somebody else, because I just like your videos, and I got one. I was like, oh shit, I like all the hell out of these videos for that.
Right? Yeah, you were liking. You made a comment on one, so I'm like, shoot one out to him. And
like Noah said, the simplest solutions are usually the best. So
yeah,
he said game changer for glue pulling. Yeah, really, like it's right there at your side, or like I said, it's not on the top of your card, so it just makes room. It's all about efficiency. The smaller things lead to more efficient until you're like, oh shit, I'm saving a lot of time with these small changes. So
it drove me nuts. I'm probably nuts because one of my other local guys that helps me out with hail, and if one of my towels hits the ground, I'll throw it in the truck. I get another one because I scratched the car one time, and luckily I was able to wet sand and wheel it, but it was really close to having to repaint the car. And I'm like, go to Costco and you get the 36 pack of microfiber towels. And if you
for like $15,
you buy the case of it. I'm like, it's perfect. And then what I do is I have like a garbage bag full of the dirty ones that are just like shop towels. But after that, when I'm at my body shops, I just hand them to the techs because they like putting them on their stands or just using it to wipe stuff off in their stall. And they're like, sweet. And I'm like, cool. I don't want to carry them, anymore.
Bruce asked if it'll attach to his walker.
Definitely.
It will. It will.
Might even help catch you if you fall.
Yeah, you could loop it through your belt, loop it around the handle, and
then
Velcro
I
it back
can't
down.
get up.
Right.
There you go.
When your life alert fails, you got your tech tip.
Or, Bruce, you can actually use it to hold your fishing rods together.
Oh, snap.
There you go.
There you go.
Multi-use. This thing is genius.
Multi-use.
I was talking to Don Cavanaugh too, and he said, I don't have any of the issues yet, but like I think he said the tendons or something, like he has some straps that he wraps around his arm.
Yeah.
And tightens it up, and he was like, you can almost use it for that too. And I don't know if other guys need, obviously they probably already have something from maybe a medical store, but
if it
they forget it or something.
Right, in a pinch.
You put your towel on your head, just trying to look around and shit. It's like a frontward ponytail.
Right.
I can't see shit out of this thing. Hold on, this is my eye hole.
Right.
No, there's a lot of uses out of it. We know the main use is for the rags and stuff like that, but rags and like Andy said, you can always wrap your tools up if you're a mobile guy or you're going on a hailstorm and you want to keep them from rattling around. There's a lot of uses for it. Something simple. It's well worth it. Get you a couple of them because like I keep mine on my belt now and I keep one on a cart. It's perfect, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. I'm glad it works out for you guys.
Brandon always messes with me, y'all, that I get all the free stuff. When we get stuff sent to us, it's always me getting the free stuff. So he's griping at me. He's like, "You get a tech tip?" He's like, "No, I don't know. You get all the free stuff."
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he buys something. I always give him hell. Oh, would you get it free?
I can't say what shit. Like, I bought it, asshole. Leave me alone.
But no, I've got something I'll send you to. A tool. I need to get with somebody.
I bet you will. That's what she said.
Already sent you a video, big boy. No, but I've got a few of my stuff left. I'm still trying to get. I got to send one to Canada.
Oh snap!
Dominic Sarah, he wanted one. I was telling him about it, so they can product test crap.
That's like I was saying before the show. Like I got them tech tests. I call my 3D printer guys. Like, make another set of tab trays. I gotta return the favor. So
yeah, these things are super nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I said it's all about just like the tech tip, getting more efficient. Like your tab sitting there face up. It's all about efficiency. The quicker you can be, the more you're getting done. Obviously,
time is money in our trade for sure.
Absolutely,
definitely. What's up, Matt?
I love seeing Matt. It was Matt Meyer's first MTE, and it was cool seeing him just big eyes and talking to everybody and stuff.
So James, can he win a tech tip? Okay, so with that, I want to put this out there, and y'all can comment real quick. So I told Andy that we in the past, my PDR apparel thing, you could go and where you could order a shirt and whatever. I've got all this dialed in now that we're doing it on our own. Good shirts that last. Great quality, prints and stuff. Not going to be that cheap crap that it was going through the online store. But I told him I want to start getting some apparel, some shirts made. So if y'all want to order them, we can set all that up. So if y'all are interested in that, let us know. And then I'll go ahead and get some in, get them printed up. And then when y'all want them, all you got to do is let us know and we'll ship them to you for a price. Yeah. But try to keep the price as low as possible it's just to get it out there. We love y'all, but I can't do it for free because we don't make money doing this crap. Yeah. We spend a lot of money. Well, the hoodie used to be quality until the last one, but I can order the hoodies to where they're not going to shrink. They're going to be the right size and everything now. And the whole thing with me was the logos were just like deteriorating quick.
Right.
And it wasn't us doing it. So now we can control all that and do it in house. And what's up, baby?
What up, Mandy? How you doing?
But if that's something that y'all are interested in, let us know. And hey, we'll start doing it.
Let's get in the meat and taters of the show. It's we're about halfway through. See, hopefully Laura's still watching. We didn't bore her with our PDR talk, so she can kind of chime in on this. But we want to get into your personal life and talk a little bit about that.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yep, I am married, and I have 2 kids, 2 girls.
How old are they?
My oldest is 4, and the youngest is 1.
Ooh, oh man, youngins. They're fun at that age.
Youngins,
they're fun.
I miss that age with kids. They looked up to you and didn't hibernate in the rooms like they do now.
The 4-year-old some days is going on 14, and I'm like, already, and people are like, just wait. It gets even better. I'm like, oh boy.
Are y'all done, or you?
Yeah, we're done. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we're a little bit older, and
so you are outnumbered now, son.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, I wouldn't give anything up for my 2 girls. Now my son, maybe, but I'm just kidding. No, they're being a girl dad is awesome, as Andy can attest to.
Oh yeah,
but it'll get them teenage years.
Moody.
Even 10-year-old. Oh my goodness.
I keep hearing that. I'm like, oh,
we're just making sure you're well prepared before that.
Yeah.
We're giving you like 9 years advance, so you're prepared for it.
I forget who it is, but another guy, it might have been like a body tech or someone like that, and he's like, if you drink now, just lay off a little bit because you're going to need your liver when the teenage years come around. And I'm like,
that's the best advice I've ever heard.
It gets a little bit easier when they start college, but then they treat you like, there's no more yes sir, no sir. Huh? Yeah. Okay.
Where's my paycheck?
You get the FaceTime. I gotta hand it to Paige, my oldest. I mean, she FaceTimes my wife every day at lunch when we're going to lunch and stuff. So at least we get to see her. Well, we get to see the ceiling because she just sits her phone down and just sits there. You aren't doing dance stretches on the floor sing karaoke right now. Nope. Oh goodness. But yeah,
I miss even the sass. But 4-year-old, is she doing anything like gymnastics or?
She just finished her second round of gymnastics, and she wants to get more into like dance now. So I think we're gonna, when that class opens up, we're gonna try and get her into dance and see how she likes that.
Fun. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that's what my youngest does, and that's the time she started, about 4 or 5.
Is it okay?
You all right there, buddy?
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway. We're doing a show if you didn't know.
Well, I got a text.
We're live.
I got a text from somebody that was watching this. Anyway, no, it's awesome, man. How long have y'all been married?
We have been since 2016. So
okay,
really been a little while. Yeah,
you better remember that every year.
I know.
Squirrel.
Test me.
Oh, speaking of that, had a dad joke at MTE. So, what do you call a detailer with ADHD? Squirrel.
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 That's a good one.
I thought it was good.
Yeah, typical dad.
Yeah. Andrew was buffing the hoods for the competition, so me and Derek Yost were talking about it anyway.
Oh, nice. So, how'd you and your wife meet?
So we actually met. One of our good friends bought a house. It was a foreclosure. So he bought it in then he was looking for roommates, and I didn't know her at the time, but she knew him, and we both rented a room from him and kind of started out as roommates, and then eventually turned into more than that after a while.
Awesome. You're like New Girl. We love that shit. And your name's Nick, so that's perfect. If anybody, y'all probably watch New Girl. I'm totally a New Girl fan, so sorry.
I know the show. I just never watched it.
It's hilarious. So we watched like 5.
I know. Yeah, I hear it all the time from you.
I'll have to catch that one.
Oh yeah, it's funny. So, what do you do besides PDR? Obviously, what do you like to do outside of your time?
Besides the kids and everything, I would say golf is probably the biggest thing.
Love me some golf.
Yep, that's probably the biggest.
So. Do y'all like to travel or anything? Do y'all go anywhere like during the summers? Or I know it's hard with a 1-year-old, but
we try. Yeah, we definitely used to travel a lot before we had kids. We still try to with the kids, but kind of funny. Somebody brought it up and was like, vacation with kids is like just watching your kids in another city. So you try to enjoy it, but we definitely try to go still
until they get to that age where they can ride rides and all that kind of stuff.
Well, like especially at the beach, like you're constantly watching them, make sure they don't drown, and you wash the sand off of them so they can eat, and then they're tired and grumpy from playing out in the sun all day. It's like, oh my God, like go to bed.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, right. See Vadine's on. Vadine, you gotta go back and check out the first 2 minutes of the show. We had another Vadine on the show. So.
We already had you on there.
Yeah.
Hello, dear.
So did you play golf at MTE?
I did not. I wanted to, but I didn't get in there early enough. And even if I did set it up, the weather changed when I was coming in anyways. So
right.
Yeah.
Sat on the runway for like 2.5 hours.
Oh my God.
Waiting to take off because it was snowing like crazy here. And so if I set something up, I would have never made it anyways.
Right.
Next year I'd like to, though.
Yeah. I don't think anybody had luck with their flights for MTE. Like ours was delayed getting in there. But we were lucky. Ours was only delayed, an hour or so. And that's not bad compared to like the Dent Craft crew. I think they were 4 hours, and you sit on a runway. Like we sat on a runway coming back for like 45 minutes, and I thought I was going to lose all of my shit. So I couldn't imagine 2.5 hours. I'm like, no, y'all got to let me off this thing.
They didn't want to give you drinks or want you to get up or anything. And they kept saying 15 minutes. They're gonna de-ice us again. Hopefully, we're moving in 15 minutes. And it was like, we're never leaving. But I'm just glad we didn't get sent back because they were sending other planes back to the terminal because they couldn't keep those runways clear. But luckily, whatever way we were going, they got us out. So
y'all all sat on a runway for hours. I sat on the interstate for 7. So
yeah, you did. Well, by choice,
right?
Yeah. Well, that was on the way back. The first time it was about 9 hours because I forgot crap and had to go back home for most of the way home. But no, it's
Matt Myers. You got to get the pre-check. It's $80 for 5 years. And worth every penny, which I bragged about this year to Amanda because it's her first time using it. I was like, pre-check's so awesome. To Orlando and back, there was no line in the regular security. I was like, well, I'm a liar. Like,
that's awesome.
So, yeah, I highly recommend pre-check for everybody that ain't got it. You got to do some online paperwork. You go to like a Staples and get your picture made with some, bring some of your documents, and you're golden. Like it takes out them long lines out of the way. So
kind of like getting a passport, huh?
Still working on that. Well, I got all my stuff in Monday, so I'm trying to get my passport last minute. Passport's a little more detailed, I think. Amanda says she'd never believe me again. You're right.
Would definitely come in handy in the Orlando airport too, because
that's the craziest one ever.
On Sunday, I've never seen so many more miserable people there, and it's all families. Kids are screaming and parents are like freaking out on each other because they just want to get through the super long line. And
I heard, and what's crazy, we got to the airport like 8 something, I think, and Like at 4:00 in the morning, it was slam packed, like an hour to something wait through TSA, and like we got there and there was nothing. So apparently, just don't fly out to crack acid on Sunday and you're good. So.
Right.
Yeah. Wait a little longer.
Yeah.
So how'd you like MTE this year? How many times have you gone to MTE?
That's my third one.
Third.
I liked it a lot. That place we stayed at, super nice. That's actually.
Did you go last year?
I did. Yep.
Okay. Yep. Last year was my first. But
your first one ever?
Yeah.
Oh, really? No kidding.
I know. I was one of them slackers.
I got to watch his abs be big and take it all in last year, and then I got Matt Myers this year, so it's been cool. And Amanda, it was Amanda's first one, so
yeah, it's crazy. It's one of those things you have to go. You hear everyone talk about it, and the first time's definitely a blur, but then it's a different kind of blur the next times you go. So
yeah,
it is.
Does Laura help you with your business any?
A little bit here and there. She works too, so.
Okay.
And then with the kids, she doesn't have a ton of time, but I think eventually that's maybe the goal is just going to help out a little bit more.
I would recommend if y'all can. I know y'all got young kids and stuff, so it's a little bit harder. But I would recommend if you can get a chance, take her, because like Amanda, like now she wants to go every year. Like she loved it that much. So
yeah, I think next year we're going to go, and she has some family down there, so they're probably going to do a couple days while I'm at the show, and then we might try and either go with family or go to Disney or something, and maybe they'll even come to the show one day, Yeah,
it'd be cool. Make a vacation out of it and stuff with family. And
I'm gonna get Mandy to go next year and put the kids at a dog kennel or something.
Yeah, good luck. Let me know how that works out for you.
Yeah, we just don't. We don't have anybody to watch the kids.
Yeah, it's hard.
It sucks.
I mean, my mother-in-law had to drive down 4.5 hours to watch our kids while we went this year. So, but it worked out. It was great.
Kind of in the same boat too. Our parents are a little bit older, and if it was a day or one night, they'd probably watch, but not 4 or 5. It's just too much.
My father-in-law would watch them and do all that. It's just, my parents, they could give a rat's ass about all 13 of the grandkids.
If he's being honest.
I mean, it's just, so we just don't do it. But
how long you been playing golf?
Probably since I was 13 or 14, something like that.
Oh, wow. Nice. I didn't start until I was an adult, and I was like, I wish I'd have started younger.
It's like PBR, you got to do a lot of golfing to get good at it. Yeah. I played hockey growing up, and then a friend I played hockey with and hung out with all the time, he golfed, and that's kind of how I got into it. And
kind of the same thing, just a smaller club. And ball.
Yeah.
I think if you live in Michigan, it's like you have to play hockey at one point in your life. Like it feels like everybody I know from Michigan has played hockey.
It's like a initiation. You have to do it,
Yeah.
Well, I mean that's like the main sport up there. Just like down here, it'd be football or baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball really, but shoot, I always loved hockey. I wanted to play it when I was growing up, but all we could do is play on rollerblades or skates and do it.
Yeah, because you guys never get really cold there, do you?
No, I mean it'll be cold, but it won't. I mean, if it snows, it's very rare that it'll actually stick.
Do you have any ice rinks around you or no?
Well, we used to. We had a like a minor league hockey team for a long time. Well, for at least 10 years in Mobile, and they were badass. The Mobile Mystics. I mean, they would win like their championship every year and stuff like that. It was always fun, but Mobile doesn't support any sports. They will for like the first 5-6 years, and then it's like,
Yeah, see, we got the Preds, and there's probably 20 minutes east of us is the Preds like practice rink or whatever. I think they do a lot of leagues there and stuff, but I'm good. My bones got to stay intact. I kind of got to make some money to be out on road, ice skates and stuff.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough of a sport.
Yeah. Greg's like, cold for you sissies. Hey, I love cold weather.
This dude's like, so Jack Bucknell texted me yesterday. Him and Greg were out eating, and it's like 2 degrees, and he's wearing shorts. Jack's like, this fool, look at this fool over here wearing shorts. I'm like, ain't no way. Well, he said he uses golf as a reference for PDR training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tap it in. You just got to tap it in.
Right.
Are you too good for your home? Oh, Lordy. What do you want, Ace? Go.
I hear Ace like going crazy.
He just keeps touching me with that nose. Good grief. Go.
So you go any hockey games up there, like professional? What do y'all got? What team does Michigan have? Y'all got the Red Wings?
Red Wings, yep. I haven't been to one of their games in a while. They've kind of sucked for the last couple of years, but we got the Predators. So
they were always like a powerhouse for a long time.
It's only been the last, I think, 5 years now, but pretty much my whole life growing up, they were pretty good, and went for 25 years straight in the playoffs and 3 Stanley Cups. So it's kind of crazy growing up and seeing that and playing hockey, and they were just always good, and then flip into like garbage, like for a couple of years.
That's how the University of Alabama is going to be when Saban retires.
Yeah.
He's hopeful. Says the Auburn fan. It's
I'm
hopeful.
going to love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember that. Yeah, back in the day, the Red Wings and the Blackhawks, it seemed they were always head to head, top of the game and stuff. And
yeah. Even Nashville was pretty good for a while there, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. They had their ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edmonton was always good because you had Gretzky on it.
Yep.
The Kings.
But that's when he was real good. And then he went to, got traded to the Kings and all that. But which I love that whole story on him. But
I don't follow hockey, but something about like we've been to a couple Preds games and something about going to the game is like night and day different than like watching it on TV and stuff. Like I can actually get into it while we're at a live game and stuff.
It's kind of like basketball for me. I don't really follow that, but I went to March Madness in Vegas, and sometimes you go to a game. It's actually because my wife likes basketball a lot. It's totally different.
Yeah. Yeah. Who's she go for?
Who does she go for? The Pistons.
Okay.
She used to like the Kobe, I think, was her favorite player, the Lakers and whatnot. But
R.I.P.
Right.
No, I was a huge Kobe fan, which I went from Jordan to Kobe. I can't pull for LeBron though. That's where the buck stopped. Was it Kobe?
Once Jordan was gone, I just couldn't get into it anymore.
No, Kobe. Kobe was the real deal after Jordan. Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
He imitated him down to a T, like trying to just do the same thing Jordan did. He told him, he's like, I'm trying to be you.
Yeah.
Went to a fight in a hockey game, broke out, James. There was a game on Nintendo. I can't remember the name of it, but that was the only reason you played it, like to beat the shit. Like he let you fight on it.
NHL, whatever year and stuff.
Yeah, I'd just be trying to start fights. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, we had some crazy stuff when I was on JV hockey in high school. We had one. The cops came there and they broke up. The parents were fighting each other in the stands. All the players were fighting each other.
Nice.
Coaches. It was insane.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Totally different sport.
Yeah.
All the hockey players are standing there looking out, and that's
most of the
awesome.
time the parents got into it worse than we did.
Oh, yeah.
They would, they'd be yelling at people while we're playing and back and forth, and then all of a sudden you see the parents fight, and then it's like, what?
Man, some of the parents get out of hands with that. It's like, dude, you're here to support your kid, not make a scene of yourself. Like, what are there for the wrong reason? It drives me nuts.
A lot of them are living their life or living their
vicariously through the
child because they couldn't do anything. It's the same way with baseball when they getting into it with the umpires, and they're just, little league. There's one umpire. He's behind the plate, and he's got a call. The plays everywhere, and they'll still want to fist fight them.
Yeah,
it's horrible, man. But it doesn't matter what you do, those parents are always going to be there.
Curious about your sign, Nick. Is that behind you up there on the wall? What's that made out of?
It's aluminum, and that one is just it's aluminum, and then it's printed like vinyl on it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Did you see the other one I had in the garage?
I missed it.
If you look at my video that I did of the tech tip or my Instagram, you'll see there's a metal one that they like laser cut out everything, and it's really nice.
Does it have a light behind it?
It doesn't, but you could put one there. I do kind of want to put one there, but they did a really nice job.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Got to represent. How big's your shop? I thought you was at like an account or something when you was working. I didn't realize that was your shop.
So it's not actually a shop. That's my garage.
Okay.
I'm not in a shop yet, but I've been kind of looking at them and just trying to make that next step.
Yeah.
You know, find one that's affordable and, you know, can make it happen.
Are you doing more wholesale or retail right now?
So I do, most of my work is body shops and retail work, customers.
Okay.
I don't do any used car lots. I guess I have one other place kind of imports cars from Canada.
Okay.
That's the closest to the used car lots, but
I heard wholesale's dead anyway, so I've heard it a time or two. I don't know who from.
Right.
And Andy said wholesale is dead.
That's kind of how I got my start after I left Den Wizard, was body shops and retail, and it's worked out. It's still kind of what I do. I got my body, a few body shops I service, and then with the shop trying to get more and more retail clients in. So I love it. I think you get. I like the the customer's reaction when they see it. It's a legitimate, like, they're happy, genuine happiness. So used car managers just worried about. Yeah, used car managers just worried about the price. They don't give a shit what it looks like, and that wasn't for me.
I'm not going to do wholesale with just me here. Eventually, I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when we expand and have an employee or something, then I'll start getting wholesale back.
Yeah, there's definitely a time and place for it.
Yeah, there is. If you can do both, it really is.
I think for training purposes, if you got a newer tech that you trust to do a decent job, you can kind of set them free. You ain't got to worry as bad about like it as you would your wholesale or your retail clients. So there's definitely a place for it.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I'm a wuss. I want to work in the heat. Like, I don't want to work out in the cold. Torture panel, push twice. Torture panel, push twice. Like, I'm out on that anymore. I did that long enough with Dent Wizard to where I'm like, I'm gonna stay right inside.
Right. Were you always in Tennessee when you did stuff for Dent Wizard and whatnot, or?
For the most part, I did. My first stint with Dent Wizard, I moved to. I was in Memphis. Did a little bit in Little Rock and a little bit of Shreveport, which I just kept getting hotter and more humid as I went along. So, but then I got to Nashville, and I've pretty much stayed in Nashville since then. I went and helped Brandon for 2 weeks, last year or whatever. And thought I was going to die. Humidity's real.
The heat, not for me. The heat.
Yeah,
right. Humidity. It's rough down here, but
yeah. Adam Jones is on. Y'all wish his wife a happy birthday today. I seen his post, and we were messing with him. I was messing with him because at MTE he's got the curled up mustache. And he said his wife hates it. So I was like, are you going to cut your mustache for her birthday? He's like, nah, yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Some of them great conversations you got to have. Like, there's so many conversations at MTE. And, God, I love it. I'd do it again right now.
Yeah, we've got a list of people that, we've already talked to about coming on and that we want to reach out.
It's crazy how exhausting it is. And you're not working, you're not physically working. You're just hanging out with people, but it gets exhausting.
Yeah.
Bye, do you like my intro? Hello, dear.
Hello, dear.
Yeah, that humidity is the real deal.
Yeah, you got to have, which I don't have AC, but you got to have something blowing on you the whole time.
Well, I learned
it's freezing cold in the snow.
No,
it's great.
No, ever. That's like Vidine. Like, I see him all the time. His videos are him, like, snow blowing his driveway, and like Sally was talking about breaking off their roof. I'm like, I don't want no part of that ever. Like, I'm golden. No thanks. I choose life.
I grabbed my Pro PDR light out of the truck yesterday, and my hands like froze to it, almost like if you're gonna like see the videos of like kid licking the pole or something in the winter time. Is like
ooh,
my hand felt like I'm like What in the world?
Yeah, no thanks. I'm out.
No.
I did find
right
out that
now. Oh yeah, I forgot he's North Alabama.
yeah, he's kind of probably got the same temperature I do right now, so and it sucks. At I got iced in. I don't mind snow, but I ain't playing with ice.
Yep. Well, we're at the hour mark. And,
yeah, I want to, because since Vadine's coming on next, I guess we should hop off and tune in him. Like I said, for the people that wasn't on earlier, John Vadine and Cliff Rominen will be doing like a MTE recap. So go check out Dents and Dreams and watch that. That'll be a good one too. And then tomorrow night, Dent Digest with Ryan Shuddy. Me and Brandon and Kevin Bird will be on with those guys and Manny. So excited about that one too.
Yep. We are. Sweat my butt off today. I know. So anyway, appreciate you coming on, Nick. And
it's a pleasure getting to meet you in person.
Yeah. I really hope it everybody goes out and buys this tech tip, because we're not just saying it's good. I've literally had this on my hip all week since we've been back.
Get it, Matt. You can get it at A1 Tools is carrying it now.
Yep.
Like,
order a couple of them. Don't order one. Order a couple of them. That way you've got several areas to put it in. You can put one on each side of the hip. Two-rag, baby.
I'm so proud of him, man.
Two-rag it.
She answered the tool question. That's amazing. She goes to MT one time, and she's a tool genius. Now we are set.
There you go.
PDRtool.com, guys.
Yeah.
John, thank you. We're in great company with the podcast, and like I said, we were humbled for it. So,
Well, thank you very much for having it on, and I'm glad it works for you guys. It was an honor to be on your show and meet you guys in person, and hopefully talk to you some more here.
Oh, yes, sir. And I look forward. Y'all keep an eye out. Nick's working on some other things, so y'all keep an eye out on his social media and stuff like that. See what else he's coming out with. Nick's a smart guy, so make sure you. I don't
know if I go that.
We can't talk tonight.
But so keep an eye on Nick's stuff coming out, and like I said, follow him at Prang Dent Removal, because he's got some great content out there too. So
hell of a tech, hell of a guy, and a great product. So y'all support Nick, and anyway, appreciate everybody watching and tuning in and commenting. We had a lot of people watching tonight. So next week we will have two good friends on talking about something coming up, Mr. Gene Fetty and John Vidic.
It'll be a fun one.
About their training that's coming up. We usually don't do stuff like that, but I think it's really good, and they're our friends, so we want to spread the word about it.
How do you say no to Gene Fetty and John Vidic? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be like, yes, sir. Yeah. Okay.
Or to our American Zan,
Zan.
Gene and Zan.
But
anyway, Again, thanks, Nick. Thanks everybody for watching.
Appreciate you, brother.
Hang on a second. We'll put you in the back room, and then we'll say our goodbyes at the end. So
sounds good. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye, everybody.
See you guys.